You know.
Was he still signed to Def Jam at that time with the second album?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So what we did, I think the first single was "Physical Funk," and then we tried "Physical Funk." I'm trying to think because we had to go back in after we thought we had finished the album. We had to go back in and try to touch it up a little bit, try to punch it up a little bit, and we should have got Battle Cat and just say, like, yo, but this ain't working. This ain't working.
What kind of discussions did you have? Did you guys, you still speaking to this day, or was that pretty much the end of your relationship during that second album?
Pretty much the end of the relationship with the second album.
Mm-hmm.
Then I worked with BG Knockout and Drayster. We did their album.
Okay.
And on that record, it just came like it was like a bad time. We had I want to say we had three misfires, three or four misfires. We had a guy named Larocco T, he was Mystical before Mystical. Same groggly voice, same style, but we didn't know he had a mental issue. We did his album. We started promoting the album. He ended up going to jail and ended up going into a little mental institution.
Was he signed? Was he signed to a label at the time?
He was signed to us. Yeah, he was signed. Okay. Yeah. And then we had this R&B group called Code 3, which, like, we had the lead singer was one of the dopest singers I ever worked with. And they were out of Texas and Nashville. The lead singer, we finished the album, shot videos. The lead singer goes back home and goes to jail. Now, he didn't have to do what he got accused of. He went and hung out with his boys. His boys was robbing pawn shops and beauty shops. He got caught up. After we didn't drop all this money into putting the album together, shooting videos and stuff. So, but they had a great album, but we couldn't really promote it. We didn't know what was going to stall the promotion because we didn't know what was going to happen to him. He was 19 at the time, ended up going to jail, getting 10 years.
Oh wow!
And we tried to replace him. They were on that like H-Town style. So
okay.
we tried to find a replacement, but it just didn't fit. That was the second. The third one was BG Knockout and Drayster. Good album. Timing was kind of funky because they had beef with Death Row, and we did that album right around the time Eazy-E died. Eazy-E was supposed to be on the album. Matter of fact, Eazy-E we were in the studio cutting this song called DPG Killer, which Dog Pound Gangster Killer. Eazy was supposed to do a verse. He was in the studio doing the verse, and they had to rush him to the hospital.
Oh wow!
Never got that verse from me.
You were there that day.
I was there. That never got that verse from me.
Wow.
Now, Eazy was a great person to work with. Great person.
Was that your first working with him during that studio session? Or had you worked with him before?
Well, when Quick blew up, Eazy and Jerry Heller, they tried to snake Quick from me. They tried to romance Quick. So Eazy would come to my house and hang out in the studio. So he hung out a lot over here during that time when he was trying to suck Quick up, and he ended up signing Penthouse Players because he couldn't get Quick, and Quick committed to doing the album on Penthouse Players and ended up doing the album with the Penthouse Players through Eazy.
Right. I remember you mentioned the Penthouse Players early on, and then that album came out after Quick. Did you have any Um, did you work on that Penthouse Players
No,
album?
I didn't work on that. I didn't work on
Okay.
Ham player him and Tweet. There was some. They were. I like their rappers. I like their rap style, but
Mm,
it was just rap style has started changing. Mm,
right.
you got to change with the time.
Right.
You
No
know.
doubt. So after Domino, where does Gritty Greg find himself?
At the Domino, Mocha Stuff, Drayster, Knockout, and Code 3.
Right.
You know, I was trying to crank them out, but it didn't. Like I said, I hit like three bad. I hit three bad strikes. The group. It wasn't the groups. It was just circumstances. I put it like that. It was circumstances that kind of messed them situations up.
Right. Did the industry leave a bad taste in your mouth at this time?
At that time, that was when the East Coast West Coast battle thing, and that's the bad taste in my that was the bad taste in my mouth because I was like, I'm not a gangbanger. I'm not. I don't run with a posse. I do music. So at that point, I believe it or not, I just bowed out of the music business for a while.
Mm,
Like, nah, this ain't for me.
right.
So I'll just sit back and grab a box of popcorn and watch what's going on.
Right. During this time, is this when you transition into movies and film?
No, actually, I just, I just sat down from everything. Stayed in the house for years. Didn't really come out, and I tried to dibble and dabble in movies and stuff, but that process. No, let me back up. Actually, believe it or not, I started working on some gospel music. I said, let me try some gospel music, and I dibbled and dabbled that for about 5 minutes, and I said, these folks is worse than worse than stuff I'm working out. So I backed out of that, and I started trying to dibble and dabble back into some movie stuff, and then Quick came back into the picture, and we did the Fixers records.
Right.
We did
With
that, came to
Ames.
work with that, but that fizzled out because circumstances. I put it like that, circumstances.
Right.
You know.
Wasn't able to create the magic of the Quick is the name and Way Too Funky with the fixture.
Yeah, I was able to able to generate something off of that. That was that let me know you still got it. You still can make it happen.
Right.
And but it's just some of these people's unrealistic attitudes.
Mm,
I'm
right.
helping you, but you gotta pay me. I can't do this for free.
Right.
I can't do this for free. It
Right.
costs money for me. My time is worth a whole lot to me.
Right.
So I've been transitioning into some movie stuff, and in the process of transferring to movie stuff, this new artist that I'm working with, he came to me. I really wasn't looking for no artist. Somebody sent them to me, and hold on a second. Really, what happened? My niece, she wanted to rap, and she had been around since she was a little girl, so she kind of knew she had got a great skill level and everything. Subject matter though, I was like, damn, I don't know if I want to put a dick and pussy record out on you, you know. So, but I didn't want her to get gobbled up, so I got involved. But like I told her, and the reason I really didn't fool with her because I told her you're not built for this business. This business is you got to have a certain type of mentality to be in the music business or entertainment. Period.
Right.
So we created some great songs, but they never came out. never really tried to put them out because if it kind of fizzled out because it takes. She wasn't willing to give what it really takes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the person. She didn't have the personality. She had the skill level, but she didn't have a personality. Like personality for an artist, you got to be able. When you walk into the room, you got to take over the room. She'll curl up in the corner. That's not gonna work.
Right.
You gotta have some kind of persona,
Right.
So this guy, Jesus Rose, he came to me through somebody. One of my promoter friends sent him to me because he had just moved out here from St. Louis, and I was like, okay, he got all the checks, everything checked out. You sing. He got great personality, good look. So I've been working with him for the last year and a half, 2 years. We dropped a couple of singles, but I'm just trying to figure out the path. The path is kind of difficult. It's like I believe an artist should be able to stand on his own, but now everybody went, well, who you got featured on the record? No, I ain't got nobody featured on the record.
Right.
So that's a big hold up because he can really stand on his own.
Right.
And then I've been working on movies. I did last summer. I was in 2022. I think it's 2020. I was in Savannah filming a movie called Not Another Big Church Movie, which is I don't know when it's gonna come out because it was a spoof on a bunch of Tyler Perry movies. But the movie is hilarious, and we had a lot of big name artists in the movie, actors, and we had Jamie Foxx in it, Mickey Rourke,
wow,
Jasmine Guy, Vivica Fox, just to name a few. Kyla Pratt. We had a lot of people in it. It was fun, but I was.
That's a big deal.
So but I was just trying to use that as a platform to learn that part of the business, and we were waiting. I got 3 movies I'm supposed to start working on, hopefully this year.
Wow.
So that's where I'm at.
Right. Any ideas of getting back into the music full time during this, while you're working on the movies?
What was that again?
Any ideas of getting back into the music business full time at some point?
No, this Jesus Rose is gonna be my last. This is my last rodeo, so I'm back. This one's gonna hit. That's my. Bye, y'all. See y'all later. Catch me at the movies.
Right.
So I'm just trying to produce some movie stuff.
Very dope.
The music stuff is fun. This, where I come from is what I know, but it just ain't the same.
Right, right. Definitely not. You've been in the game well over 30 plus years. What do you consider your biggest highlight musically?
My biggest highlight musically, maybe the first record, Tone Loc. The first record that hit radio. That was a big achievement. Like my father, I come from music. My father worked with Johnny Taylor, some of the old greats, Jackie Wilson during that era, and him and my uncles, they dabbled and dabbed in the business. And when my father had died, and when I did the Tone Loc record, and my uncle that ran with my father saw the success, he was like, "Yeah, you did it, finally, you did it, we did it." I was like, "What? I ain't done nothing," I'm still trying to find my way, my place.
Right. In 2024, do you and Tone Loc have a relationship?
No.
Still? Okay.
And he's still mad at me. I'm like, how can you be mad at somebody that you gave they gave you life. They gave
Right.
you a business. They helped you create a lifestyle. They help you create money, put money in your pocket.
Right.
How can you be mad at them?
Right.
You know?
Crazy. Well,
Well,
great, Greg. This has been a great history lesson. I appreciate the opportunity. Before we get out of here, can you let the people know where they can keep up with you on social media?
you can find me on I Am Greedy Greg, or check out the Jesus Rose record, or go to his Instagram. Very talented brother. Very talented.
You say that album is already out or it's about to come out?
It's about to come out, but he got a couple of singles out. He got a single called "Do It." He got a single called "Distant Love," "Distant Lover." He got a single called "Bag." We're getting ready to drop a mixtape on him. You know, the mixtape consists of a bunch of cover songs that he did, which were, cool. We're good. We're good. Everybody that hears his covered songs, I like his cover version of it better than the original. Like he did a Scissor Kill Bill. Man, great piece of work.
No doubt. Do you have a release date on the final product for that album?
No, sometime in February, but you can go to his on SoundCloud. That's Jesus Rose, JEZUS ROSE.
So, as far as the movie goes, do you know what platform that's going to land on?
I'm doing theatrical movies. So I'm not trying to do Netflix, and I hope they end up on Netflix and all that after the theatrical release.
Gotcha.
I'm the type of person that I'm trying to hit home runs. I'm not trying to bunt single. I got enough singles in my life, bunts. I'm trying to knock it out the park. Trying to do big stuff.
No doubt. After the movies, after the music, any other avenue Greedy Greg looking to explore?
Retirement. Enjoy life.
You only like 43 years old, man. Come on.
Man, I wish I was 43 again. I wish I was 43 again. But no, you'll hear from me.
Very dope.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this has been a great history lesson. Big shout out to Jeff for linking us up. I am the journalist Sin-seer. Any last messages for your supporters who've been checking for you throughout the years, Greedy Greg?
Thanks for the support, man. Thanks for following me and, enjoying what I put out. I hope you continue enjoying what I put out.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the opportunity and everything that you have done for the culture.
For the culture.
No doubt. See you again soon. Like I said, big shout out to Jeff for connecting us, and keep up the great work, Greedy Greg. We'll be on the lookout for everything you got coming up.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate you.
No doubt.
All right.
Peace.